This is a short video about road congestion pricing or road congestion taxes and how road congestion pricing can be used to deal with the problem of traffic jams on highways and in major cities. Major cities have around the world imposed traffic congestion prices or peak driving prices on drivers in order to deal with the problem of too much traffic and large traffic jams. And the goal is to try to keep the amount of cars on the road to a level where they can still move freely without getting into large traffic jams. So to understand what this situation looks like on a graph, consider what's going on with the roads as a market, right? We have a demand for driving on roads, and we also have the supply of roads. And if you'll notice, the supply of roads is inelastic. It's vertical, straight up and down. And this is because basically the quantity of roads is fixed. There is only so much road out there, and building more roads is a long-term expensive process that governments can't easily increase the amount of road surface available to traffic without some major time and investment. So in this situation, we have a fixed amount of road, and the problem right now for a lot of roads is that the effective price is zero, which means that the quantity supplied is much less than the quantity demanded, right? Quantity supply less than quantity demand. What this is a problem of a shortage, just like any other shortage. We're just not used to thinking about it as a shortage because roads are a public good. But we can find a market solution to this, which is to set a price for driving on the roads so that price equals quantity, so that quantity supplied equals quantity demanded, and we will no longer have a shortage. We will be at equilibrium. So in the case of the problem that we're looking at, right, the amount of roads is fixed at 6,900. And what we need to do is we need to figure out, right, what price will bring the quantity demanded for the roads into alignment with the quantity supplied. And this is really quite similar to what we've been doing in the earlier market situations. Only now we're talking about a government-provided public good and setting the proper price for it. So we will go with our typical solution, quantity supplied, quantity demand. And in this case, right, 6,900 equals 8,400 minus 150 P. And right, if we do our math here, we will have 150 P equals 1,500. Which will give me a price of $10. So at a price of $10, the traffic will go away. Now, that will allow us to get to our goal. Of course, we have a number of drivers who are no longer driving in to work or to their jobs in the city or wherever the traffic is. And so we're going to have to find a solution for these workers who are no longer using the roads. And we can do that. We can find a way to maybe subsidize mass transit for them. That's the next problem that's in this problem set. How much money do we have to play with for that subsidy? How much money can the government now How much money is the government collecting in the road tax that can now use as a subsidy to support mass transit? Well, this is pretty simple, right? We have our number of drivers who are paying, right? 6,900 drivers times the $10 that each of them pays to drive on the road. Well, this will come out to $6,900. Right? So basically, this will get into the next problem. The government has $6,900 that it can now use for subsidizing mass transit. And so what we've done with the road congestion tax is we've reduced the number of cars on the road to a level that the road network can handle. So all these drivers paying $10 no longer have to wait in traffic, right? They can drive in easily on the roads because we've removed the extra congestion from the roads, right? A lot of people are not willing and able to pay the $10. That ability is the crucial part why the next part of the problem, the subsidy for mass transit, is important.